What's going on, everybody, and welcome to my another top 10 video. My last top 10 video, yeah, it didn't do that well. Let's hope this one does a little bit better. My top 10 favorite 3DS games from the ones I've played. This list is based off of how fun I enjoy the games and how great they are, in my opinion. And some of them I haven't played. If some of your favorites are not on the list, it's probably because I haven't played them or something, or have not much experience, or I just prefer a 3DS game over a different one, or something like that. Also, no ports, so yeah, no Mario and Luigi remakes. Sorry, guys. Without further ado, let's... Number 10, Mario Party Star Rush. Yeah, I'm surprised y'all saw this game even on the list. I haven't not played many 3DS games, but I did remember myself enjoying Star Rush a lot more than I anticipated to be. I'll go in depth with it when I make a Mario Party Origins video on this game, but what I like about Mario Party Star Rush is that, while despite the amount of modes they add instead of keeping just one mode at a time, at least it tries to come up with ideas that actually isn't garbage, unlike... We'll talk about that game, I promise. So, I will admit that despite the fact that at this point I'm not sure if I ever will go back to say if it's a fun game or anything like that, but it does try to be better than the other two 3DS Mario Parties. So yeah, I talked about my Mario Party ranking, and I'll talk about it again in my Origins video. So I just wanted to bring it up because I do like Mario Party Star Rush. Number 9, The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. Yeah, this game, I think some of y'all know that I don't talk about Zelda games on the channel. I've only played like 7 games now, and while I would play like, you know, I definitely would try more Zelda games, of course. One of the ones I've had back when I was a teen is A Link Between Worlds, and I think it's pretty good, honestly. If y'all played Link to the Past, it's basically that, just a little bit more added to it. And while I do like A Link to the Past, I just think A Link Between Worlds is the better game in my opinion. Yeah, is that a hot take? I'm not sure. But regardless, I love Link Between Worlds, and it's definitely a pretty good 3DS game. It's a nice casual game too, so I do think it's pretty enjoyable. So yeah, I play more than Mario, as you can see. Number 8, Kirby Planet Robobot. While Kirby Triple Deluxe is definitely an amazing game, I think Planet Robobot is the better game, and my god, this game is great, honestly. It has soundtrack that's pretty good, it has the same collectibles, new abilities like every Kirby game usually would have, and yeah, I think that's all I have to say, really. There's also side modes, which are pretty cool. Some of them are on the Switch, as they kind of turn into spin-off games and stuff. Regardless, Planet Robobot is an amazing game, in my opinion. A Kirby game that I really like, honestly, despite the True Arena being pretty difficult. It's definitely really good. I definitely recommend this, actually. Try it if you haven't. It's pretty underrated in my opinion. Number 7, Metopia. Did y'all know I ever played some Mii games? Yeah, I played Mii games before. So yeah. But Metopia, a game that's also coming to the Switch, it's honestly a pretty underrated gem. Now, I think it's only underrated because it came out pretty late in the 3DS's lifetime. But honestly, Metopia is one of my favorite 3DS titles, honestly. And I think it deserves a second shot. If you haven't played Metopia, give it a shot. It's pretty good. If you didn't enjoy it, that's fine. It definitely gets long and padding and stuff. It gets pretty difficult as well. But regardless, Metopia is such a fun experience. And I really hope more Mii games come to the Switch. Because I would like to see Wii Sports in some way. That would be fantastic, honestly. Number 6, Mario and Luigi Dream Team. This Mario and Luigi game is definitely considered to be the longest in the entire series because of the panting of the padding, honestly, especially with those goddamn slow tutorials. But regardless, this is my 3rd favorite Mario and Luigi game, so it's sort of in the middle. I love the music, the soundtrack is just one of the best I've heard in any Mario game. The attacks are cool. I love the dream world concept, especially legendary attacks are satisfying to pull off. Regardless what you say about the length of the game, Dream Team is such a fun experience in my opinion. It's probably not replayable, honestly, unlike the others like Partners in Time or Superstar Saga, but regardless, you'll have a fun time playing Dream Team if you never played it. Please give it a shot. It's pretty good. Number 5, Tomodachi Life. Man, that sounds nice. Tomodachi Life is another Mii game that I think I prefer a little bit more than Metopia. This was something I put tons of hours into, and it's definitely one of the underrated 3DS games. You like build a whole place in town. You can add people like your friends or something to an island, and honestly, it is really just one of my favorite 3DS games that I found pretty addicting. Unfortunately, I lost my copy, sadly, but regardless, this is still a fun experience. I think you can still get it at this point, even then. And this is another Mii game like Metopia I want to see on the Switch. Please, Nintendo, put this on Switch. That would be amazing. Number 4, Smash Bros. For 3DS. Okay, so we're all unaware that Smash 4 is apparently considered the worst Smash Bros. Title. They say this is better than 64? I don't know about that. But regardless, this is definitely one of the worst Smash games. While Smash 4 added, like, little to no content, besides one mode that isn't really fun, honestly. I might make a ranking on that, honestly. Smash Bros. For 3DS added Smash Run, which is considered to be one of the best side modes in Smash Bros. Series, apparently. The gameplay is alright for being a 3DS title, and I guess I never talked about the newcomers for this game. While I've enjoyed the Ultimate's newcomers, Smash 4's newcomers have been amazing. Mega Man, Cloud, Little Mac, Rosalina, and Luma. 4 newcomers is pretty good for me, honestly, so I really enjoy Smash Bros. 3DS. If I had to compare the content-wise, 3DS is better, although I'm probably a little bit more used to the Wii U version, so yeah, that's probably me. Regardless, Smash 3DS is good content-wise. You'll have a fun time playing Smash Run, so yeah. Number 3, Super Mario 3D Land. I'm kind of surprised I'm putting this one pretty high up on the list. Regardless, this was my second 3DS game I ever owned as a teen, I guess. But regardless, 3D Land meant a lot to me. Despite it being my least favorite 3D Mario game, it still meant much to me, honestly, and it's still a fantastic experience no matter what. If you had fun with other 3D Mario games, you'll definitely have fun with this one, regardless of how a bit easy and how linear it is, honestly. Regardless, I love 3D Land. I had to put it up high so people wouldn't be mad. Regardless, this is still one of my favorite 3DS games. I just think it's my least favorite 3D Mario game. So yeah. Number 2, Luigi's Mansion 2 / Dark Moon. You guys might be surprised I'm putting this game so high, but I find this game underrated and maybe overhated, honestly. Despite Dark Moon probably not being the sequel that people wanted until 3 existed. I already made a video talking about Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, but I think this is one of my favorite 3DS games. I still think this is my least favorite in the trilogy. I prefer 3 and 1 over Dark Moon. Regardless, all 3 Luigi's Mansion games are all amazing in their own ways, and the fact you're exploring and stuff, and a mission concept, while some people didn't like the mission structure, which I can understand, I personally didn't mind it. This game also has a ton of replay value. I at least replay it once a year, and I still have a fun time with Dark Moon no matter what. So yeah, please get this game if you haven't. It's so underrated. And for number 1, Super Mario... Wait a second, we already talked about 3D Land. Okay, scratch that. Donkey Kong, oh, he doesn't have original game, just the return support. That doesn't count either. Kirby, well, no. I prefer Planet Robot. What can it be? Yup. It's no other than Kid Icarus Uprising. Honestly, you guys are probably shocked at this point. This is like one of my top 5 favorite games of all time at this point. Kid Icarus Uprising is such an underrated gem at this point that I just desperately want a sequel or another game. Even if it wouldn't be as good as this game, something Kid Icarus. I'd take anything, honestly, and I'd be happy with it. My reaction to the character Pit back in Brawl days was like, who the hell is Pit? And then back in Smash 4, who the hell is Palutena? And then also, is Dark Pit just Pit but dark? And now that I've actually played the game, yeah, Kid Icarus Uprising interests me. Now, we all know the NES game and that Game Boy game. I don't think anyone remembers, despite it being not easy to control or anything. I personally don't think the NES game is bad, actually, so I don't know. But regardless, Kid Icarus Uprising is one of my favorite games of all time, and it probably is my favorite 3DS title of all time, honestly. So, yeah. Whew, and that's the list, guys. I think that's it for 3DS games, so thank you guys for watching. Hope we had a nice long, over a decade with the 3DS system. Let me know your favorites in the comments below. Later, folks.